My name is Natasha Arnott. I am the project engineer here at Sapphire Paper Mill.
My name is Gary Mitchelson and I'm the project manager for the PM6 installation at Sapphire Mill.
So the department we're in is PM6 Project Team. We were brought in to ensure the successful delivery and completion of the new paper machine.
And that's right from the foundations for the machine up to the final commissioning. When we first started in April 23, we came into basically a hole in the ground. We then started making that hole in the ground bigger to create the foundations for the new machine.
My key responsibilities during PM6 project was assisting our project manager Gary Mitchelson with daily project management tasks, things like risk assessment, risk management, cost control, to ensure that all members of staff were aligned with what our goals were.
The key responsibilities were really to try and complete the project on time and within the budget that we had for all the procurement of services and equipment. This took quite a bit of coordination with weekly project planning, trying to coordinate so many contractors in a difficult small site, which is also an active working site. It took quite a bit of planning. I think the major milestones, there were several. The primary one was probably establishing the civils. We had quite a bit of concrete to go into the building where we were building the machine. When we first started, we didn't even have a contractor to do the concrete work, so we eventually found someone who could do it in the time scale. One of the other milestones was the actual delivery of the equipment from the Far East. So that came in 20 40-foot containers via the Suez Canal and 3 special shipments. These all had to be stored on site, offloaded on site, and then put together to build up the whole entire machine.
A few unexpected challenges during this project was we were quite restricted with space, so we are trying to put a very large paper machine in quite a limited space. Also, Sapphire is running paper mill. There is 2 existing paper machines that run 24/7, so that was quite challenging on numerous occasions, especially when we were looking to build the machine itself and we were moving large pieces of equipment through the mill.
One particular big challenge was when we brought in the main Yankee cylinder, which is a 38-ton large drum. And I think the engineers who were responsible for design had worked out we had something like about a 5mm clearance between the 2 existing paper machines.
During the installation of PM6 and the new paper machine, the most effective collab was with the Italian contractors who were brought in to physically build the paper machine. We chose an Italian contractor based on their proven track record, experience and knowledge with building this type of paper machine. They were very helpful and allocated the correct amount of resource to build the machine in a very short period of time.
What I'm most proud of on the PM6 project was the overall safety record with no accidents, and also the quality of the build, whether it's been with subcontractors or from mill personnel. The quality of the build has been extremely good. The next step is really to make sure the machine runs smoothly and keeps producing quality paper from this point forward. And that will mean that there has to be planned preventative maintenance programs put in place. Natasha and I both came into this project with 0 experience of working in the paper industry. So I think to see a successful completion and the implementation of this new machine has been quite an eye-opener. We've learned an awful lot about the paper making industry, making tissue. So I think that we're probably quite proud and pleased that we've been able to contribute to a successful delivery and expansion of a paper making industry in Fife. And that's been something that's been obviously key to the whole project, but to be involved in that and to be able to deliver that has been something we've been both very proud of.